Welcome to Tuesday's edition of Debbie's Girl on Ghana Talks Radio, where we deal with matters that concern the state. Now, my attention was drawn to something early this morning. Former Member of Parliament for Anya Soutum, Dr. Dixon Adomako-Kissi, has called on seasoned statesmen such as legal Chikata and former Speaker of Parliament, Professor Mike Oquaye, to pass the baton to younger generations. According to the former lawmaker, the time has come for these distinguished elder citizens to step back and focus on mentoring young people to take up leadership roles. So he said, "It is about time our old people allow the young ones to shine. Chikata has been in law courts for decades. You have a right as a lawyer to say that this is my chamber. Let Bila now go and handle this so that you let our youth also work. The law hasn't certainly changed over the years. Yes, you gain more experience as you work." I have the same thing about Professor Mike Oquaye within the New Patriotic Party. I am like, forgive me, we respect you, but there comes a time that these names have to stay in the back and groom the young ones. And with greatest respect to Chikata, I woke up from my mother's womb hearing his name, and this man is still in court. This is not an NDC issue. I think that some of our old ones, and that is how this country will grow. They don't allow the youth to work, and they are holding the line and not allowing us. Well, so this is basically from the former Member of Parliament for Anya Soutum. He's saying that the old people we have in our institution, whether it has to do with the law court, whether it has to do with the education sector, the health sector, they have to come home and rest so that they'll push the young ones to take over those positions. And you know, Professor Michael Oquaye is a very respected man in this country, and I mean a very prominent leading figure in the New Patriotic Party, and he was also the former Speaker of Parliament. Then we come to Chikata. He is an academic and a lawyer, and he was also the former, I think, Chief Executive of National Petroleum Corporation. And these people, I mean, they've played key roles in both sectors because Chikata is from the National Democratic Congress, and then Professor Mike Oquaye is also from the New Patriotic Party. And this two has, I mean, played a very major role in their various parties, as well as, I mean, helping the development of this country. And you can see that they are grown. I mean, they are grown. Looking at them, they are grown. Although, when you need some sort of advice, you can go to them because they've been in the party for so long, and they've been, I mean, in their various careers or their personal careers for so long. They've experienced, I mean, what it has to do with you being a lawyer. You get it? And then they know the do's and the don'ts. So you can actually go to them for advice. But you see, it's about time these people come home to rest. No one is sacking you. No. No one is sacking you. But then we have a lot of youth out there that are done schooling and they need opportunity, I mean, to put into practice what they've learned. But they're in the house. I wouldn't use Chikata and Professor Mike Oquaye alone, because I would say they are the prominent people known. And so that is why the former Member of Parliament for Anya is, I mean, pointing at them. But then when you go into our health sectors, our education sectors, I mean, you can see people that they are old enough. And sometimes, some of them, when they come to class to teach, you see, there was this lecture I've experienced when I was in the university. It was very bad. He comes to teach like a seconds, and then the rest is, I mean, something else. And you can see that this man is old enough to be in the house with his grandchildren, resting, and then allowing the young ones to take over. But No. That's not what we want. And I've not seen that in this country before. You can go to sectors, let me say 99% of the institutions we have in this country, especially government institutions, you will see people who are old enough, people who are in their 60s, in their 80s, 90s, occupying big positions. And then the young ones who are coming up and are supposed to occupy those positions with fresh, as you grow, your level of thinking decreases. It decreases as you grow into your 60s, your 80s, your 90s. You have that mind. You've experienced, like, you have a lot of experience. You can advise the youth. But when it has to do with, critical thinking or something, it is very difficult. And so, even see, if only your doctor will be sincere to you, I think at the age of 50 or 60, they even advise you to stay at home. Don't engage yourself with anything. Anything that will have complication on your health or something. You are supposed to sit in the house, relax. You see, you relax and then you mentor people. You train them when they need advice. What is so nice that you've mentored people, you train people, and then you see them taking up your position. When you sit down, like, you just smile because they are walking in your steps. But that's not what we see in this country. No. When the 20s, mid-20s, early 30s, 31, 32, 25, 26, 28, 29, they go to seek employment. Even though you are capable, but you will not be given that nod. No. Not in Ghana. You will not be given that nod. And then we'll go in for people who are old. I'm not saying when you are old, you cannot reason or something. You can. But see, everyone has to experience it. Then why do we go to school? Because we go to school because we want to acquire knowledge. And after acquiring those knowledge, we want to put it into practice. But then when we get to the institutions and they are being occupied by people old enough to be our grandfathers and they're supposed to be resting for us to take on, then what is the essence? So please, we are pleading with you in our various institutions. Please come back home and come and rest. This one day we are pleading. Come home and rest. Your bed is calling. Please. So that the young ones will take on. They will take after you. It's very nice when you mentor them. It's very nice when you teach them. See, the most happiest person on this earth is teaching someone and then seeing the person being successful. Go and ask your teacher. If your teacher should see you today and where you've gotten to, sometimes they see like they are so proud of you. Very, very proud of you. You will see a teacher teaching someone today, the person has become a medical doctor. The person has become a nurse. The person has become sometimes a lecturer. Not at his level, but let's say somewhere in the university. The person has become a lawyer, a journalist. They see you and they are very proud of you. Because they've impacted something. And they've seen that the impact they've made on your life has not gone waste. It has bear fruit. Sometimes you go to institutions or health sectors, your teacher just get and then he sees you, be like, wow, that's my students, and they're very proud. So please, we are begging our old men. Please, we are begging you. Even if the government doesn't want to take action to allow you to go and rest, please, you yourself, leave the space for us so that you will occupy it. We are pleading. Thank you for making time with me on Debbie's Girl.